This Saturday in Plainview, we got a number of prominent national leaders who are gathering to promote an idea that's really as old as the nation. And that idea is service to the country. And they hope creating a first-of-its-kind national park dedicated to service will help inspire young Americans to join the cause.
Give back to your community, to your nation.
In a small farming town with a clear view of the Minnesota plains,
that's true,
lies a small park with a message of service.
So there's nothing quite like that we know of in the country.
Ken Fleece knows something about serving others.
Interest in President Kennedy's proposed Peace Corps continues to rise among American youth.
Fleece and 3 more volunteers from Plainview were among the very first to answer President Kennedy's call. Fleece served in Brazil. He repaired a rural village's water system and taught their farmers how to plant hybrid corn. Today, an historical marker commemorates the 4 original Peace Corps volunteers, but they were not the last.
I served 2 years in Paraguay, and I loved it.
Alice Tidball is also commemorated at the same Plainview Park that honors veterans and the Minnesotans who fought and died in the decisive Civil War Battle of Nashville.
What's really interesting is 3 of the 4 original Peace Corps volunteers from here were farm boys. 70% of those Civil War soldiers were farm boys. Frank B. Kellogg was a farm boy.
Kellogg was a former U.S. Secretary of State and the only Minnesotan to receive the Nobel Peace Prize. He, too, grew up near Plainview.
I know, it's amazing.
Which is why Tidball and Fleece want to make this very space the first park in the nation dedicated to service.
But we want to put the Peace Corps part over there.
The concepts call for not just a section dedicated to the Peace Corps, but others to AmeriCorps and the military.
The audience that we want to come here are young Americans and people that would be inspired to national service.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not.
You know, when President Kennedy started the Peace Corps, he said, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. And it's still the case. We have to give back.
And this Saturday, they're going to kick off this idea of a national service park at Plainview High School. This will go from 9 until 4. And some of the attendees here, there's going to be some big names like retired 4-star General Joseph Votel, the director of the Peace Corps, Carol Spahn, director of AmeriCorps, Ken Goodson, and Colonel Eduardo Suarez from the Minnesota National Guard. They're all going to be there. A big day and a big event toward promoting service to the country. And everyone's invited. I've posted a link to the event with this story on my Facebook page and on fox9.com.
I love the way you weaved in the historical context in that story. It's really good.